Steven.
Oh, look.
What?
Hot Rangus said it's a little bit loud. Nerd Lounge Master 84, hello. Can you hear my voice okay?
Yeah. Can you hear mine okay?
MJ87, you know who that is?
Oh.
Uncle Matt. He's here, and you everybody can hear my voice and they can see me okay. So unlike the last time,
Can they see me?
they can see you. If you can see you right there, they can see you. So yeah, unlike the last time, Bob, you were right. I must not have had everything set correctly, so I was using the laptop webcam and the laptop mic. I wasn't using the actual microphone and the actual webcam, but now we are. So hopefully there's a little bit of an upgrade in video and sound. So Dylan just got done eating a cookie. It was being a little bit difficult.
I wanted to go upstairs.
Didn't really want to participate, I don't know if he got gun shy like 5 minutes before. So it was kind of like, all right, well, I got him down here now.
3 minutes to 2.
Bob was, yeah, you were right.
For 1 to 0.
Let me see. Oh, okay. So look, all right. I can click on your comments and highlight them. So if I don't highlight them, that means obviously that I don't like them. And the real Zim just showed up. There's your buddy Zoom.
Who's Zoom?
It's Zim, actually. It's Zim. But yeah, we
Hey, Zim.
there you go. That's better. Better than
Hey.
calling him Zoom.
Hey, Zoom. That's Zoom.
So do you have a full belly right now? So I just got a charcoal grill, just for fun, Have a nice gas grill, but I've been messing around with this charcoal grill and made burgers on it for the first time tonight, and oh boy, was it good. I was a little afraid that Bad Guy might not be able to make the show himself.
I'm gonna try make.
Watch out for the wires. What are you making your way back over? Oh, to the Dr. Pepper that I had stashed.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this mustache off of you.
The mustache. Oh, did you see some sort of
A chocolate mustache.
the chocolate mustache? He wouldn't eat his cheeseburger very well. I have a duck in the upper right. Yeah, that's the StreamYard stock watermark or whatever. And if I want to add my own, which I could, you have to upgrade the service, which means you have to pay for it. 'Cause
Mustache.
right now, the way this all is actually free.
Mustache.
The bad duck. Are you the bad duck?
Yeah,
Or are you the good duck?
a bad
Well, we may or may not have G.I. Joel jumping on too with JoJo. I know he was trying to get back from work and trying to get JoJo back from the sitters. And like I said, I pushed this back until 6, say because Gammy was over here.
And
She dropped you off, and we wanted to, have time for dinner and to visit and everything. So I pushed it back to 6, but then Dylan got a little restless.
Hi. What? Is there anything I do?
Is there anything? I don't know. I got a whole pile of toys down here. Why don't you show everybody, since this shows, it's mainly about Dylan. Show everybody what Gammy bought for you today. Here, hold it up to the camera there a little bit. You know who that is?
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. That's right. I don't think it really does anything. Just a little,
Copperhead.
I don't know, little knick-knack, something like that. I mean, it's not really a toy. I don't know.
Well,
They said they got it at Macy's. But he likes Baby Yoda, huh? Or by his real name, Grogu.
we got something
We
else.
call him Baby Yoda.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to bring that whole thing up here. Hold on. Why don't you let me do that?
Okay.
So, Dylan's been getting into Star Wars, which is fine by me because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, as you all probably know. We were watching The Empire Strikes Back, and we play Shadows of the Empire. So I thought, maybe I'll break out some of my old Star Wars stuff. And I have tons of it, and I still have it all. Most of it's in box. So I found this. Since he likes Shadows of the Empire so much, here, buddy, watch out. And he likes The Empire Strikes Back so much. Hold on, buddy. All right, does it sound better? We good on the sound? All right, so the dog's down here too. Oops, sorry. This is why I lost sound. Because Dylan was eating a cookie, and there were crumbs. Buster. Yeah. And of course, the dog, like dogs always do when it comes to cords and cables, got his foot tangled up in it, and he yanked the microphone right out. So yeah, that was Buster. So what I was trying to do was this. Yeah, Matt, you were right. The Battle of Hoth playset. Oh, this is like Dylan's favorite toy. What are you looking for, buddy?
You.
Looking for me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess
he calls this me, which I'm totally okay with because it's little teeny tiny Luke Skywalker.
I working for you.
Rip the towel right off. Yeah, well, I mean, it's meant to come off. I don't know. Did he take it off on purpose? I don't know. I don't feel like putting it back on. But yep, me and Dylan play with this. Jeez. Probably at least a couple times a week, huh? Is that Dak? Nope. This guy definitely doesn't have AT-AT blast wounds all over him. But yeah, there's little Luke Skywalker. Even has the little Wampa. I don't know how this guy got in here. Ewoks don't belong on Hoth. There was a Tauntaun.
I find the Tauntaun.
No, maybe it didn't make the trip downstairs. What else goes with this? I mean, you can't have the Battle of Hoth, right, without...
Hold on, I'm a walk at the same. Just
the Imperial Walker, right? And the Chicken Walker. Man, Dad is what a good dad to let you play with all these old valuable Star Wars toys, huh? Matt, you still have the X-Wing and the Sandcrawler on display. That's pretty cool. So, and this is one, actually, we didn't have as kids, but I saw it and I figured it was very appropriate. I mean, did I buy this more for me or for him? I mean, how cool would that have been? Playing with your Hoth playset and you have Imperial Walkers that can walk on their own. I mean, with a little button and everything. I'm sure now they have much cooler ones. Oh, the Imperial Shuttle. Yeah, that would be cool to have. So since we're on Star Wars, did you guys see the Ahsoka trailer? I'm hearing a lot about it. I did see it. I don't know if there's another one, but apparently Dave Filoni is catching some crap for saying that he thought Anakin was the most powerful and best Jedi. Yes, that Ahsoka trailer looks pretty freaking sweet. It's exciting to see Thrawn also, and I don't know if you guys caught when Ahsoka it looked like she was in some sort of cave or something like that, and went up to the wall. It looked like there was some sort of painting on there that had the basically the crew of the Ghost on there, and because I mean, if you guys watched the Rebels, didn't a lot of them like disappear at the end? Because I think Ahsoka takes place. Yeah, it looks really good. You're right, Matt. And I always thought that too, that Luke was the most powerful Jedi. Well, I mean, now thanks to Kathleen Kennedy, and we know who the supposed real powerful Jedi is, but because she's all the Jedi. Yeah, Ezra left with Thrawn. That's right. Because Thrawn, didn't he get pulled out into space or something like that by some sort of big monster? But I mean, I'm gonna guess that Ezra makes a comeback, at least briefly. But I mean, the show looks good. Not gonna lie, seeing Thrawn's gonna be cool. Try to lead the Empire. What do you need, buddy? It's the only. Oh my God. Well, it looks like the Rebels must have been doing pretty good. The ATST is not really made. I don't think it's made for small children, because when we play with this happens very frequently, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The legs are just so flimsy on this thing. Yeah. But it's so cool looking. It's very detailed. Dylan, you want to give a shout out to anybody while you're here?
Yeah.
Who?
Hi, Gammy.
Thinking Gammy might be watching. So if she is, Dylan said hi. Yeah, Todd. I think Ezra will. He's got to be back, right? Like they're not just gonna miss that opportunity and kill that character off. He's not. He's going to come back, and if for no other reason than everybody wants him to come back. Thor KC, what's up, buddy? Oh, the Hoth set. Okay, so this is an old play set. I mean, I had this one when I was a kid. I mean, I want to say I got this 97-ish, something like that. Yeah, comes with these little, well, they're not really little, but little figures and very, very detailed
They're blue
ships and
this is blue broken.
Yes. Dylan keeps breaking the legs off of the chicken walker.
Because they're so.
G.I. Joe. Hey, buddy. I think if you feel like jumping on, if you got the kid, if you feel like jumping on, you're free to. Let me know if you don't have the link. Biggie D, what's up, Biggie? We're just sitting here playing with some Star Wars toys. Look, he's so focused on this. Like, we're supposed to be able to try to, talk and play all at the same time, but I have a whole bunch of other of Dylan's favorite toys down here that we could show off, but we might not be past the Star Wars. Saying Spirits, what's up? G.I. Joe, you never got the link, huh? Ah, crap. Well, it just shows you that I don't know how to use StreamYards yet. I thought I sent the link to your email. I don't know, maybe it ended up in spam, or maybe it didn't end up at all. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to do it right now. But if I did, I may break the universe and never be able to get online ever again. I'm learning on the fly, Todd. I'm learning on the fly. It's not as complicated as I thought, and it seems like StreamYard is actually pretty cool. Like, you can do a lot with it, but you have to upgrade off the free version. Knowing is half the battle. Exactly. Where is Flint to tell us these things? Share the link in the live chat. Well, we're going to try it. JoJo's not home yet anyways. Oh. Okay, so I'm watching on my phone too, just to make sure everything's good. He's out partying. Yeah. Well, I mean, if anybody else wants to jump on, feel free. We're just playing and talking about Star Wars. Yeah, he's into this stuff. Everyone click the link. Yeah. I mean, on Arcades Anonymous, we've had what? Have we had 10 people yet on a stream? I feel like we did. I feel like we've had 10 on before. Huh, no wonder I can't put this on. Dude, I'm putting it on the wrong way. Come on, man. You think after playing with this thing for 30 years, I know how it all goes together. But it was funny. After I took this out of box, I mean, this has been out of its original packaging, which I still have. Do still have the original box and packaging. Trying to put it all back together, and it wasn't coming back to me as well as I thought it was going to. But we got it all together, and after all this time, all the pieces are still here. Which now I don't know if they are. I mean, I'm sure they're not, because I know we're missing some of the characters. Somehow he managed to do the unthinkable, and there's a small little hole in here somewhere, and somehow one of the droids made their way down in there. Yeah, we were always good at keeping boxes, especially with a lot of this Star Wars stuff. I think somewhere in storage, we still have all our action figures, the card backs for a lot of them, which we did save those. The action figures are in very rough shape, but we do still have a lot of the card backs. So, buddy, do you want to show anything else or play anything else? Dylan, you want to show? How about this guy right here? Can we take the Star Wars down for now? Chicken Walker's legs just keep falling off. If you hear a loud noise, it's just because this thing didn't survive me setting it on the floor.
If you hear a loud noise, that's one way.
How about we'll just show him this real quick while we're at it. Another one of the my old Star Wars toys. Since Dylan loves the walkers, that's what got him into this whole thing. Was the ATSTs and the AT-ATs. Oh look, there's the console. Not too late. And you know what the cool thing is? There's a driver inside of it. I don't even know where I got this, but this is one of the originals. Like from the original 1980s toy line. I have a couple of these, of the originals.
I didn't.
And Matt, I don't know, you don't ever have the original Boba Fett, do you? I can't remember if you had the original 1980s Boba Fett or not. But it's funny. Do you, Joel?
Can I hold
Well,
on? Can I hold on?
yeah,
to
hold on.
this?
So, do you have the one that had to be recalled? Because I think that one's extremely rare. Because kids were choking on the missiles or something. Because the original Boba Fett had a missile launcher on his jetpack. You're backstage, by the way. Oh, you are backstage.
Hey,
What's up?
how's it going? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I didn't even notice you down there. So
Well,
with
let
him.
you do your thing. I don't even have the guest of honor here, so
he's not.
I figured
yeah.
I'd say hi to Dylan though.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Say hi.
Hi.
He's actually cooperating.
Nice.
I was a little worried before. I'm like, if I can't get him downstairs, like I'm not just gonna get on here by myself and start playing with Star Wars toys. Although I could. I mean,
Yeah, I mean it would give you an excuse, right?
yeah. That's kind of why I thought. I'm like,
Some
if he likes it, you know.
I mean, some of the stuff
out.
JoJo watches on TV, I walk in the room and he's watching like grown men playing with toys and stuff like that. And I'm like,
Yeah, that is like,
dude, just go play with your toys yourself. Don't watch grown-ups play with toys.
Exactly. That's what kids like to do now. They like watching it. Like he watches exactly what he does. He watches kids play with toys or
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like I bought you, I got you. Your whole college fund is invested in toys.
Yep.
Play with them.
This is part of his college fund right here.
Yeah.
But that's what I thought. I'm like, all right, if I'm going to be playing with him, I'd rather play Star Wars than play Paw Patrol for the
Exactly.
50th, 60th day in a row.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Lego Ultimate Collector Series AT-AT. Oh yeah, if that's the one I'm thinking of, Thor. I think that one's pretty expensive. All those Lego sets are absurd.
Yeah, that original Boba Fett, I believe that's not even that was like a unreleased prototype.
So is it all white?
Too.
Is it? You have the white one?
I don't have that missile launching one.
Oh,
so I have like the original.
Okay.
And I got a remake prototype kind of celebratory type one. Let me grab them.
Okay.
Dylan.
Yeah, we'll have to show Dylan. But yeah, there was 2 Boba Fetts that were released. One of them was shot missiles and kids were choking on them. So they had to recall them and release one that the missile did not shoot. So therefore, the ones that, if you can find one with a missile that shoots, I'm pretty sure they're rare.
They're rare. I don't remember if they actually ever released them.
Yeah, I don't know. Did they have a giveaway? Yeah, man.
Here's my original Boba Fett.
That's awesome.
It looks like his missile should launch, but
yeah, I wonder if they just like melted them in there or glued them in there or something.
Yeah.
If it's like the original mold, the original model.
And then I picked this guy up as
yeah,
the prototype edition of.
Yes, those are cool. I have a Vader in that same type of packaging. You know what I mean? It's new, but it's It's like the remake of the old one. Yeah. I saw it. I wasn't even looking for it. I just happened to pass it in Walmart. And
JoJo hates these ones, like stuff that I have around here that, Dad, let's open that up and play with it. I'm like, no, why can't we open that up and play with it? Because I like the package.
Yeah, right. And if we would have kept all of those toys unopened from when we were kids, we'd be sitting on a big pile of money right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Be sitting on a big pile of money too if my mom hadn't given away even the ones that I didn't have not saved in the package.
Yep. I was saying earlier, I have a big box here of all of me and my brother's old action figures. Like Turtles, G.I. Joes, Ghostbusters, Thundercats, like all of them. Transformers, I mean, you name it, X-Men, they're in there. Now, they're all in different conditions, but they're been played with pretty heavily. But, I mean, still, some of those originals, even loose, you might catch a couple bucks for them. I mean, they even got some weird film on them from being old and packed in a basement for 30 years, huh?
I still have a lot of my old toys that I've been slowly busting out and I show them to JoJo, and he eventually confiscates them and takes them.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna show you this one. I had this one up on the shelf for a long time, and he finally got his hands on it, and it's been a struggle ever since to keep this guy in one piece. Like, you can see everything on it's like all loose now.
Oh yeah.
Now this obviously is not the original, which was it had a gray trailer. They re-released this Optimus Prime.
I need to show you something.
Okay.
Look at this.
Oh yeah. Okay, there you go, buddy. Show it off. Yeah. Still has all the parts and pieces to it, but yeah, I had this on like a display shelf, because Optimus Prime. I love Transformers. Daddy, I want to play with that truck. Well, if he breaks it, it'll give me an excuse to get a new one in box.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
So that's what I thought. I'm like, if he breaks it, I'll just replace it. But some of the prices on those things I would love to buy them, but it's painful.
So have you watched Dylan? Have you been watching the new Star Wars? The what is it? Star Wars Junior
on Disney Channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do catch that once in a while because it's on Disney a lot. Because you watch, what the heck's that show? Is it Bluey? Is that on Disney?
Yep, Bluey's on Disney.
Oh yeah, Star Wars comes on like Junior Jedis or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it is, Junior Jedis. What do you think of that show, Dylan?
I watched that show.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is blasphemy that you love Rodimus Prime, saying yes, it is. Because Rodimus, and I love that Transformers movie. Joel, have you ever seen it? The cartoon Transformers movie?
The original?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time, but yeah.
We used to watch it all the time, and I always resented Hot Rod and Rodimus Prime because I always blamed him for getting Optimus Prime killed. Then I find out years later that this was just Hasbro or whoever made these just being totally insensitive. Like, let's just kill them all off so we can bring new toys out and sucker these kids into buying more. Your favorite movie of all time? It's up there for me. And MJ87 will tell you, we used to watch that movie religiously. Like, between that and Star Wars, I know we wore out VHS tapes. The original Star Wars trilogy. But yeah, that movie, I think this year was it was like an anniversary or something, I think, for it this year. Maybe the 30th year anniversary or something. I don't know. Does that make sense?
It's got to be longer than that, right?
Yeah, I guess it would be. I think that movie came out in 86. So. Geez, so that means we're actually approaching 40 years.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the 35 year. Console Fanboy just saw the Transformer Beast movie. Is it good? I never really watched Beast Wars.
I've been hearing a lot of people say it's actually one of the best ones. Which I find surprising because I mean I really enjoyed them all, but the original even with Shia LaBeouf I thought it was good.
Yeah,
Fox and the original one, I thought those were really good.
Yeah, they weren't bad. I felt like they kind of got progressively worse. Maybe they weren't like
I felt they did a better job with those than the Turtles rewrite.
Don't get me started on it. And even that
I'm still a fan though. I'll watch them.
Yeah, I'm not even that pumped about the new one. Did you see the preview, the trailers for it?
The Seth Rogen one, yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of high hope for that. and
Yeah,
I was kind of disappointed. It's almost, I don't know, maybe it's aimed at children. I thought,
I feel like they're just trying too hard.
yeah,
to be
right.
different and
So
to
do
do
I.
something different.
Yep, I thought that there, and I know there's going to be a lot of callbacks to like the older stuff that Turtles fans growing up would
Yeah.
recognize, but I honestly think it's geared towards kids. I'm like, oh, Seth Rogen and I don't know if James Franco or if all those guys are in it, I'm like, maybe will have an adult tone to it. But then after seeing the trailer in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, it's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, if he wants to go see it, I mean, there'd be a lot worse movies to go see, probably.
Yeah. It's on our list. JoJo wants to see it for
Does he?
sure. So
You'll probably be it.
he
We'll
doesn't seem to
probably-
notice the difference in, the different animation styles.
Oh, yeah, I
and
don't think.
stuff like that. And he's difference in voices and
Right.
characters.
Yeah, yeah, you never notice the difference at all. Ralphie Duran, what's up, buddy?
There he is.
Yeah, the humans. That was the one thing that got me with the Michael Bay movies, the Turtles and the Transformers. It was too revolved around the human beings and the love stories around the human beings. Like, I get it. Megan Fox is screaming hot in Transformers. I get that. But I wanted to see more of. I didn't care about those two really, Same with the Turtles. Like, she was April O'Neil. I get that.
And it's fine. The thing that I struggled with the Turtles movies was the fact that they were supposed to be teenagers.
Yeah.
And they were like 12-foot tall, giant monsters that
wasn't there
smash through
something
buildings and stuff.
Right.
And
They were like aliens or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like back.
I don't think I ever saw the second one.
The second one wasn't bad, but
that's the one where they brought in Krang and the Technodrome and stuff, right? But
I mean, even in the
like
cartoons and stuff, they were always shorter and smaller than
right.
people. I mean, turtles are smaller than people.
The original movie.
Teenage boys are smaller than adult people.
Yep.
So why, when you mix the two, do they all of a sudden become giant monsters?
I don't know. That's a good point. And
So,
Todd, I'm assuming you're referring when you say Turtles 1 and 2. I'm assuming you mean the originals, right? I'm guessing that's what because there wasn't Michael Bay. They didn't make a third Turtles movie, did he?
no,
That series. Okay.
No.
But yeah,
I mean, he never mentioned anything about a third one being his favorite. He just said 1 and 2. So you never know.
Right. And then I read what Thor said. Turtles 3 was kind of refreshing. These guys, they're obviously talking about the originals.
Yes.
Which, I mean, if I had to choose one, that the original Ninja Turtles is still my favorite to this day. And I still think it's good. I mean, it holds up very well.
Yeah, they do.
I've never been able to compare.
I think they all do, really. 3 gets a lot of hate, but
well, because one of the reasons Jim Henson did the puppeteering and the animatronics in the first two.
Yeah,
his company did not do that in the first one. So that part of it took a big step backwards.
Yeah, they definitely weren't as realistic either.
No.
Yeah, but I mean, that was part of the comic series and stuff of going back in time traveling, different.
I mean, that movie came out right around the time as the Turtles in Time video game, and I think everybody just assumed that was the reason why.
Yeah,
but it's funny because my mom just dropped him off earlier, and she was asking me if I remembered going to the mall when I was a little boy because the Out of Their Shells tour. You remember that?
Yes.
That came to Pittsburgh, and we went to go see it. And she's like, "Do you remember go seeing the?" And I just remember, like, back then, I'm sure I thought it was like the greatest thing I ever saw.
Oh yeah.
But I've since
I have it. I have it on VHS still.
So do I. And I've watched it on YouTube, and it is, oh my god.
Yeah.
But
I had like the cassette tape and sang along, and it was, as a kid, I loved it. But yeah, looking back, that one's a little rough.
Yeah, that one didn't hold up so well. But
no.
Again, like I said, being a, I don't know, 6, 7, 8-year-old getting to see the Ninja Turtles in real life, that's probably good enough,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want to see them, have a good.
What about you, Dylan? You like Ninja Turtles?
You like Ninja Turtles? buddy.
Which one do you like more, Star Wars or Ninja Turtles?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
I would say Star Wars. I tried getting him into Ninja Turtles a little bit. And he'll watch it sometimes, but surprisingly,
Star Wars is good.
He'll watch Empire Strikes Back anytime.
That one's my favorite.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite too. That's probably why we were watching it, and it's funny that he even got introduced to Star Wars on Shadows of the Empire because I had bought Cruis'n USA just recently for Nintendo 64 and was playing it, and I was like, "Oh, I got my 64 out. I'm like, maybe I'll throw in this game." And yeah, he loved it, and I hadn't played it in a long time, and it was hard to get past the graphics and the controls for a little while.
And
But
just
what's
the first half of it is my favorite too. Just Hoth.
Oh yeah,
Hoth is my favorite. The whole
Yep.
Snow Planet and everything. And the
yep. That's the only two
snow
levels we play.
speeders.
Yeah, we play Hoth, and the next one when you're inside the Echo Base, and that's about as far as we get. He says, "Okay, I don't want to see it anymore. I'm done." He just likes the Battle of Hoth.
Yep, that's the best part. You might
Yep,
you
it is.
stop watching after that, because after that you just see how much of a wuss Luke really was. I mean,
Yep.
it took him days and months of training to become not even a full Jedi Master.
Right.
But then you got
Rey.
Rey.
She
who
figured it out in 5
did
minutes.
She did it in an hour.
Yeah, like how hard
Good.
could it be, Luke? Come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Ralphie just got the T2.
Nice.
Good. It's good. Somebody was able to get a deal, anyways.
Yeah.
Taking you didn't buy X-Men, huh?
Not yet. No, I'm kind of regretting not about pulling the trigger when they had some open boxes still listed on Best Buy for,
Yeah.
they had another, I think they were knocking off like another $80 for an open box. So it was right around, it was just over 400.
Yeah.
Even that still is too much, I feel, but
For a cabinet that has very weak speakers, it has a very weak marquee.
yeah.
I mean, unless you have a lot of nostalgia for the game like I did.
I think I'd get a lot of play out of the games, especially with you guys.
Oh yeah, you would. Watch out for that. Watch out for that board.
I think JoJo would love the Marvels beat 'em ups and stuff too.
Yeah,
So,
even the Captain America game, which I've never really played, is it's pretty fun. We played
Yeah.
it. What was it? 2 weeks?
you got it. Well, you just played it on Sunday.
Or was it this past week, or I thought it was 2 weeks ago we played it?
I think maybe. I thought it was this Sunday. You
We,
guys.
me,
Maybe it was 2
Bill,
weeks ago.
and Zim played it. Yeah, that third game on it, the oh god, I can't even remember. what
There's
it's
2
called.
Avengers on it.
Yeah, Avengers and Galactic Storm or something. It's a fighter.
Yeah. Okay.
It kind of resembles like Tekken style graphics in a way. What's up, Garage Gamer?
Awesome review on the Oreos today.
Oh yeah, I meant to check that out. What was the Super Mario Brothers Oreos? Is that what they were?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the last thing I need to see. Oreos are my weakness. They're so small and they're so freaking good. Yeah, I opened a package up for him to give him 1 or 2, and then I end up eating 6 or 7.
JoJo just eats the frosting out of the middles. He doesn't even want to eat the cookie part. He'll give those to us. He'll like,
Yep.
here.
Here, I ain't eating
I
that.
don't know if I really want it, but
all over it.
can't let it go to waste, I guess. So.
Yeah, I still haven't played the fighting game on the X-Men cab. It's I mean, we're gonna have to try it one of these days, just to say that we did. Oh, Bigfoot! Look, he noticed your trucks.
Yeah. Bigfoot.
That's something that I would like to take him to. I think he would really, when they do the. Oh, is that a VHS tape?
It is, yeah.
Oh my god!
It's
From
when
like
I was
the
a kid.
original Bigfoot.
Yep. It's
Oh.
it's the making of like
Oh,
they
nice.
show like some of his original prototypes and stuff like that he
It,
was using.
Is Bigfoot even still a truck? Do they still run Bigfoot?
It
at all?
is, but
Is it
yeah,
really?
he's not in the Monster Jam circuit stuff.
Ah,
They kind of did
yeah.
split of
Man,
direction.
that's one of the few recognizable names. I had the Bigfoot Power Wheel truck when I was a kid. That was my Power Wheel.
Yeah.
It looked pretty much exactly like this. Yep.
Yeah, Monster Jam came not too long ago. I think it was in the spring, and I was thinking about taking JoJo, but
Yeah, I think he was.
just ended up not because it was. I don't know. I don't think it would have held his attention the entire time just yet.
That's what I'm afraid of. Like, how much do these things cost? Because we had a hard enough time making it through all of Super Mario Brothers. You know, by the last like 20 minutes, you could tell, like, he was just restless. He just wanted to be up somewhere else. He's not used to sitting down and watching a movie entirely.
Yeah, I heard they've got rid of a lot of the fun stuff too. They used to have like the car eater crusher dinosaur that would like crunch down and
like breathe
shot
fire.
flames and stuff.
They don't do that either.
I heard that they've kind of gotten rid of it, or it's kind of a hit or miss type thing. You don't always. It's not always part of it.
Jeez,
a lot of it's just part of the sport competition of they actually are collecting points through the season and stuff, so it's not just like a show that's being put on.
Well, then they better not be charging $95 for admission. Well, there goes my ATST. It was good while it lasted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Oh,
Whoa.
your Bigfoot truck was stuck.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna have a shiner, and I'm gonna have to explain that one to your mom. So I said, Bigfoot's still chilling around. Yeah, isn't I remember when I was a kid. I don't know if it was when we were going to Myrtle Beach or something down in the Carolinas. I remember seeing the Gravedigger truck parked outside somewhere.
Yeah, he's down there. I think he's part of the Monster Jam stuff.
Gravedigger is still.
I think so.
What
Yeah.
are grave diggers?
It's a Gravedigger. That's another monster truck.
Is like this?
Kind of like that one, yeah. What's up, Matt Astra? I don't know if I said hi to you already. If I did not, I'm sorry. Big show planned tonight? Well, I don't know. Maybe, I hope, right? And you'll see this guy here with me, Joel, and I think we're gonna have everybody, right? Todd and
It's bombs.
Chaotic.
Yep, I think the whole crew except our grand leader.
Our fearless leader, which
I think he's still
doing
not
thing.
MIA, but he's still just super busy with stuff.
Yeah, he checks in from time to time.
Mhm.
But yeah, Biggie, I'm sure we'll touch base on everything, plus some other things. You don't want to beat a dead horse over and over again. But yeah, I'm sure Phil has some more insight. I don't know if you watched his latest walk and talk that he put out today. Man, that dude,
yeah, I watched it this morning.
He must never be home.
No, yeah.
He must love getting out and about. More power to him. My wife, I get home from work and she's like, "You want to go do something?" No, I don't feel like leaving.
I can go weeks without leaving my home.
Honestly, I could, right? What? I mean, when you have 1,000 Nintendo games and an arcade and all sorts of different stuff at home, and
COVID was the dream, man. That social distancing. I
I'm
was all for
I'm
that.
not exactly a people person, so
Uh-huh.
not out in public, anyways. So he says,
Here's a sneak peek of what I got in the mail today.
what does that
Talk
say?
about maybe it on the show later today.
Is it? Oh my God, D-pad hero! I saw that. I've seen those games before.
I thought it'd be good for the theme that we have coming up here with the Guitar Hero cab builds and
Absolutely.
stuff.
So, have you tried that yet?
I haven't. It just arrived today. I got it out, so maybe I'll have to figure out this whole capture card and do some gameplay or something.
Yeah, I would like to see how 8-bit Nintendo Guitar Hero with a controller, how that works out. I mean, it might be. Who knows? It might actually be fun.
And it's not just one. This is two. D-pad Hero 2. Yeah.
There are multiple of the D-pad heroes. Yeah, Biggie, Nintendo Power Magazine. Okay, I don't want to give too much away, but I guess I'll at least show you. Issue 1 of Nintendo Power.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty much a collect in very good condition.
These are the perks that people get for tuning into the pre-show.
Yeah, right. So if we get around to it,
I mean, that's not even perks. I mean, they're getting interaction with Dylan and
Right.
and JoJo.
Getting
Well,
to see
I
some
thought JoJo. I don't know where he's at.
cool old school toys. He's slamming my pop right here.
I saw that.
He's like, give me a
Dr.
stick. And I'm
Pepper
like,
too.
"All
He's
right."
gonna get wired.
I know.
You're gonna be ready for the show tonight.
I know, seriously. Well, I'll send you upstairs. I'll wire it up to your mom when she's trying to get you ready for bed. D-pad hero. I want to be a D-pad hero. Yeah, Biggie. Number one. Yep, I actually have Nintendo Powers issues 1 through 70.
1, 2,
I think
Now,
there's.
is that not? Are those your original ones? from
No,
childhood?
they are not. So, and I'll touch base. I'm sure if we even get to it again. But so I'll just say it now. There you go.
Sometimes I'll be
Did you just toot on me?
Ah,
No, for some reason, growing up, we decided to get rid of them.
And stuff.
Now, I didn't start collecting Nintendo Power. My first issue was probably like in the 30s or 40s somewhere, and we probably stopped around like the 70s or 80s. So, but they never made it. You know, we read them. All the posters were tore out, all that stuff. So when I started buying my Nintendo games, a couple years later, I'm like, oh, maybe I stumbled across the Nintendo Power. I'm like, maybe I'll start buying these. And yeah, I'm glad I did because I think I paid like $65 for that issue number
oh,
1.
man. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure now they're like $200 to $300.
Yeah.
Issue 1. The first few issues are stupid expensive.
It's impossible to get 1 through 70 like you have right now.
Very, very hard. I've noticed that 1 isn't so hard to come by because I think there was something. I think they mailed out 1 free to a lot of people back in the day because there was like a Nintendo Power Players or Nintendo Players Club or something. If you remember, you got an issue for free. But yeah, like issues 2, 3, 4, they're tough to come by. Especially issue number 2, I think was the Castlevania one. Yeah, they're stupid expensive.
Yeah,
they're cool. I have them all up in a rack up on top of my Nintendo shelf.
That's the story of my life, though. I hang on to everything, it seems, but then I eventually decide, oh, this is why am I hanging on to this? I might as well get rid of it. You know, it's never going to be worth anything, and it's just sitting around taking up space.
I know.
And then a year later, that's when the
price goes skyrocketing.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm hoping that these things will hold their value. I mean, they may or may not. I try to convince myself that throughout the years they will become more and more hard to find. But then again, the people that would be interested in them will also be.
That's the thing you gotta be careful of. Yeah.
You think
even with this craze,
you think they're going to care about that?
No.
It only has value to like people like me, probably our age.
Well, that's the struggle with even like the NES collections and stuff like that. Depending on how long you hold on to those, you know,
you're gonna miss your chance.
Yeah, it's gonna drop out at some point. That was my dad. He from a teenager all the way through, you know, my entire life. He was like a DJ and stuff like that. He had a huge, extensive vinyl collection, and it was probably about 15 years ago he started just getting rid of it and consolidating it down to digital and stuff. And you know, he got a turntable that connect to his computer, and he converted it all to kind of digital and was slowly getting rid of it. As soon as he pretty much got rid of his entire vinyl collection, that was when it like took off again, and like people were into vinyl. Yeah.
I think my mom still has all hers because we just cleared out her attic because she just wanted it cleared out. And we found a whole big box of them, and she's like, "Well, maybe I should just throw these away." I'm like, "No, don't do that. Like, don't do that. If anything, we'll keep them. You know, I'll keep them in my house or whatever. I don't care. We can't lose these things because I don't even know what there is there, but you know." Typical like 60s and 70s music.
Yeah.
Or what Biggie number 6, the one with the turtles. You might be right. It's around that that range, either 4 or 5, 6 or 7 or something. I could go get it. Dylan, you want to entertain everybody while I stand up for a second?
What are you playing with down there?
The Bigfoot truck.
What you got? You got the Bigfoot truck?
Oh, look at that. What are the chances? So this is Okay, May, June of 1989. All right, they don't have volume numbers on them, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did he say number 6?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations, Biggie! You nailed that one. Yeah, that was the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the one that I think we talked about before. You said it was your favorite NES game
That
of all
one's
time.
my favorite one.
I said
Yeah.
it was. I think it was one of the first games I ever covered
Yep.
because
It was.
I always thought that it got a bad reputation.
Yeah, everybody hates on it a lot, but
Yeah,
it's
it
one of
is
my favorites.
Totally fun game. So
It
I don't
kind
know
of had
what-
a lot of unique, it would go from that top-down view into that side-scrolling, and
Yep, and it wasn't just like a beat 'em up, that
no,
a button masher. You actually had to have some skill required when you played it, and
yep,
there were some tough jumps and
you could jump into turtle mobiles and drive around.
run
You could
foot
change
shoulders
from-
over.
Player to player, and you had to really conserve and use their energy wisely.
Yep.
It was fun.
It
That was one of my
tough.
favorites.
I mean, it was a tough game. That's why I think people hated it, and then plus the water level. Everybody
Yep.
always hated on that. But I think whenever I bought the Cowabunga collection for PlayStation, I think that was the first one I played. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to beat this thing the whole way through, and having the rewind
Yeah.
feature on that helped a lot.
That was the first one that I played. Yeah, the rewind. I used that a ton.
Yeah.
I ended up beating it though. Yeah.
So did I, and I'm like, the game is pretty manageable until you get to that last Technodrome level, and it's like, holy God, the difficulty just ramps up.
Mm-hmm. There's like a few things I had to Google too and watch on YouTube to figure out like what am I missing here?
Yep.
Some of it was pretty easy too. Can't remember what it was. I couldn't figure out how to get out of the turtle ban or something. I don't remember what it was, but it was something like you had to press select.
Yeah,
Oh, geez, that
pressing every button but select, freaking out, getting mad.
because I mean you don't use in most of the games you don't use select for
No,
anything.
usually you don't. You're right. You really
So it
don't.
wasn't even like a thought, but it was like,
Yep.
oh. I had to have spent like 45 minutes trying to figure out, and trying to look up on the videos and stuff, and finally came across and was like, how are they doing that?
I'm stuck in this damn van. I can't get out.
Select.
Yeah. Oh, yep. So good. Garage Gamer misses the physical video game magazines, right? Because back in the day, that's all we had. Yeah, there was no internet. Like you said, if you got stuck, like something dumb like that,
Yeah.
how would we would never know. If you knew somebody that had a subscription to Nintendo Power, or Sega had one, I can't think of the name right now. But yeah, if you knew somebody that had a subscription, they were that's the person you wanted to hang out with, because
Yep.
I know a buddy of mine used to borrow my one player's guide all the time. That was the only reason I was ever able to beat The Legend of Zelda, because it tells you exactly where to go and what to do, and the maps to all the dungeons.
Yeah.
All the achievements on the Cowabunga collection. No, I never did, because I don't think I beat all the games yet.
No, that's the only one that I've played all the way through.
I've
played the other one. I don't know, the beat 'em ups and stuff. Like most of them, JoJo and I will play on the little cab and stuff. We played I beat those all the way through on the cab and stuff, but not on the Cowabunga collection.
We'll say this: I did play Hyperstone Heist,
Oh, Daddy.
which was the Sega Genesis release. It was basically Turtles in Time, but slightly different.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I couldn't remember the differences. I'm like, all right, I'm going to play this one. And I think you fight like the Rat King. Like he finally makes an appearance in a game.
Oh, Daddy.
I started playing one of the Game Boy ones too that was on there, just because I didn't have a lot of the Turtles Game Boy games when I was a kid.
They're not that good. I don't know if you thought they were. They are what they are. They're very, very basic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of the ones, which I do have all the Game Boy Turtle games. The one's pretty expensive. The third one, the Radical Rescue, I think it's called.
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, what's so good about this game? Nothing. This is a Game Boy game.
Uh-huh. One of them's not too bad. I can't remember which
Maybe
one
it
it
was
is,
the
but
second
it
one.
had some depth to it.
Yeah, maybe it was the second. The first one I remember was very, very basic.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was the third. I can't remember. I haven't played those games hardly at all. I didn't have a Game Boy growing up. Is that your dog?
That's my oldest son.
Oh,
He's letting me know that I'm pretty sure JoJo might be home. That usually is the sound.
somebody came in the house.
Yeah. No, I pulled in the driveway.
Oh, I heard the noise and I looked over and my dog's laying right here. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
either there's a dog running around upstairs or, yeah,
So you should be coming in the door soon here.
very soon. All right, we'll hang out for a little bit to say hi to him. There's Carl. Oh, what's up, Carl? Wait, buddy. Dylan, you're awfully quiet. You're just having fun with old Optimus Prime down here. Running the Bigfoot truck in and out of the trailer. I would have thought your favorite toys would be my old Star Wars and old Transformer toys, huh? But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bust out any of my other Transformers just because I said Optimus Prime is in very loose condition.
Yeah,
he does still
a
have
little better days.
Has the hands in the front still. We've lost those. I couldn't tell you how many times.
I got two Transformer Turtles.
Wait a minute. So, was this like a crossover, or were they the turtles that like?
No, they're
like were the actual turtle, and you like.
They're transforming turtles. So one is Raph, I think, or is it Leo, who transforms into a fire truck?
Oh, okay. So I'm not aware of these.
Donnie, who transforms into like a bulldozer. I have them. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm curious because I thought you were thinking of I think they called them mutating turtles, where you could transform them from the Ninja Turtle stand-up figure back into like a baby turtle. And I know we had, and we probably still do have some of them. So, Ninja Turtle that transforms into a fire truck. You need to talk. We got to say.
You never seen a truck that's like this. Do you see a truck that's like?
I never seen a truck like this.
Yeah, like this. A blue one.
So here's Bulldozer Donnie.
And wait a minute. So that transforms into what?
It transforms into a construction worker Donnie.
Really?
Somehow. They're like ridiculously hard to.
Holy jeez.
And then we got, I don't know if I ever completely figured out how this one all transforms either, but
I feel like those are more recent figures.
This is fire truck Leo that transforms into firefighter Leo. Not exactly sure how he does that. His legs are right up here by his head. So he, let's see. There we go.
Yeah, eBay search initiated is right. Yeah, do they call them Transformers? Like, is this like an official crossover kind of thing?
I don't remember if they, what their actual.
Because I remember, I've seen like the Ecto one has a Transformer version. I think the DeLorean from Back to the Future has one.
Well, one does keeps going.
That's right.
Keep going.
Boy.
That one's not cooperating.
No. They're like crazy ridiculous to transform too. I don't know what these guys were thinking back in the day.
I mean, same with these. Like some of these Transformers are. I have a hard time figuring them out. The one little jet we had, I don't even know where that came from. I ended up breaking it.
There
I
we go.
forced it a little too much.
There's firefighter Leo.
That's pretty crazy because it doesn't even look like that would turn into a truck.
No.
Like that's the last thing I would think. He's wearing like some sort of like a kimono or a robe or something. It looked like, huh?
Yeah.
And it transforms into a fire. That's crazy.
Uh-huh. There they are.
Those are the only two you have.
Yep.
I wonder how many of them they made. Like if they made, obviously, I'm sure they made all 4 of the turtles.
Back
But
then,
they
you would
made
think,
Shredder
yeah.
And Bebop, you know, like surely they made a couple villains. Yeah, I'm curious. I might have to look into them. So they older figures, or are they?
Yeah, these are old figures.
How
Yeah.
are they?
90s.
Oh, no, they're probably worth a couple bucks. Because I'm guessing they're probably somewhat rare.
Might be. Yeah, even his shell is.
Is it kind of like pushing a button?
All these
kind
flip
of.
in here too, kind of. Yeah, they're. I don't even have them transformed fully all the way, but. Oh man, Ralphie, I went back home to my parents and I found a couple of the Saturday morning cartoon recording collections that we had, and there was some just commercial gold on there.
Oh,
you
no
know,
way.
just-
So what is this? Like stuff you recorded off the TV?
Yeah, when I
Oh,
from like when I was like 5 or 6 years old,
Yeah.
my dad recorded for me just
Commercials and everything.
commercials and everything. Just
Dude,
hit
that's so
record
much
on
better.
Saturday morning,
Like,
and so
sometimes
that
the commercials are even better than the actual.
yeah, that's what I was telling them when I put it in and we were watching this VHS just to see how good it was while we were at my parents. And they're like, "Why are you watching?" I'm like, "You see these commercials? This is gold here because like you can get the TV shows and stuff all
Everywhere.
digitized
Yeah.
on DVD and Blu-ray and digital, but
Yep.
some of those commercials you can't
They never
find.
see it again.
And there's like Star Wars figures and turtles, Nintendo video games.
Yep. I'm subscribed to a channel that is strictly plays old commercials. Hey, there he is.
There he is.
What's up, JoJo?
You say hi.
Hi.
Dylan's unsure. He's like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
That boy real? Kind of looks like your brother almost.
Have you met Dylan?
This
You've
Dylan
seen-
right here.
You've seen Bad Guy Jr. Say hi, Dylan.
Look, he's playing with.
So he's got all kinds of cool toys. He's got an Optimus truck that
Yeah,
he's been
I
playing.
have an Optimus truck too.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
See, I've been waiting for you to come home. We've been talking toys and video games with Dylan.
Yep. Watching Dylan play, with some Transformers and
Daddy,
some
why
Star
do you
Wars.
have one this guy?
I was showing them because I was trying to keep them busy and keep people entertained and tuned in while they were waiting for you.
Yep. Your dad did an okay job, I guess.
It's the pre-show,
Oh, what time is your podcast?
Yes, this is a pre-show.
9 o'clock.
Oh,
This is the pre-show.
is that Mike's little boy?
With Dylan and Mike
Yep.
and JoJo. You guys, they YouTube debut. This is what happens when we are right next to the door when Mom comes home from work.
Take
Take this one,
Yep. Look, there they are. What's the little guy's name?
Wes,
Wesley. How old is
And
he?
my name's Jojo.
You're a JoJo. Yeah.
And that
Oh yeah, you see him? Who's that?
Does he see himself?
Yeah, I got 2 screens going here, and so
Oh,
this has got the live feed from YouTube going over here, and then I got the StreamYard here. Oh,
Look at the little boy.
say hi.
I'm gonna get
Say
I'm
hi.
gonna show them my toys too, Daddy.
You wave hi, Wes. Hi.
Oh, I just did. Okay. Oh, you're
There you go.
Ugh.
Hold on, Dylan, want to show
Oh,
you.
John Deere tractors.
You got, yeah, tractors. You like tractors?
Nice. John Deere tractors are cool too.
Yeah. Your dad needs one of those for his yard. We can put a plow on it and don't even have to.
So Dylan's been showing us Transformers and Star Wars.
I have a hole here, and these.
A hole there. That's so you can hook a wagon or a plow or anything you want up to it.
I want a wagon, a big wagon, so I can carry cars in it.
Yeah, that's the truth, Todd, huh?
I will say you guys that then.
What do you want to show us? What's that? A Raphael?
Yeah. And two
Two
Michelangelos.
Michelangelos.
Yeah.
Look, he has 3 Ninja Turtles. What else cool stuff do you have? He's excited.
He is. He ain't shy of being on YouTube, huh?
No.
No camera shy there. What? You ready to? Oh no. He's going after Boba Fett in the package.
Oh no. Put that away.
Baby drool and everything.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody get their kids and pets. Come on, bring them on.
Uh-huh.
Two toys.
So our original, like Mike and I have been throwing around the idea for months of getting Dylan and JoJo together and doing their own podcast
Yep.
called Sons of Adult Man Children.
Yeah. We could play with show off our toys. They could show off their toys. Yeah, everybody can show off their toys. But yeah, finally we're able to make it happen. That's cool.
Because we kind of had this realization that we both had sons that were like almost like born on the same day, within weeks of each other.
Yeah, when was his birthday?
So he's June 3rd.
Oh, he's the 20th.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's in a couple weeks.
They're both 4. Yeah.
I'm
So
born
same age.
too.
Yeah.
He was born just right before you. Your mommy and his mommy was in the hospital at the same time, probably.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah, I was still in the hospital. I was in the hospital for 2 days after having him.
Oh.
Just because his labor and delivery was so long.
And Wes was born on the 5th of June.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I have a very narrow reproduction window.
Literally, yeah. What would that be? Like October or something like that? And then, you're hanging.
Oh, you want to be shown too? Okay, come up here. Come on, jump up. Jump up. There, you want to see everybody too? Oh,
No, Dylan was almost born in the car.
oh yeah.
Yeah, my wife had to get an emergency C-section, and we almost didn't make it to the hospital.
And you almost did that in the car yourself?
Well, I busted out my Batman knife, and I was like, I can do it.
Could have did it. Yep. Double edged. We were far from that. JoJo took like 22, 23 hours of labor.
Oof.
And
No.
they eventually had to use suction cups and pull them out.
No, my wife didn't even. She had to get put under because they said emergency. They threw me a Tyvek suit, told me to put it on, and within seconds, they're like, "Never mind, you can't come in. We have to do this right now."
Wow.
They were like, "Just go wait over here." So they brought him in, handed him to me, and I was sitting in a room by myself. My wife was still recovering, and I'm like, "What do I do with this baby?"
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think from the time her water broke, he was born like 45 minutes later. And thank God
I can't even imagine that because
in the hospital.
because we were right there, the two of us together, and then they flopped him down in front of us, type thing to.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had each other there to be seeing him for the first time and
That's cool.
stuff.
Yeah, totally
that's
different
gotta be
experience.
That'd be crazy to be sitting there by yourself, like holding this.
They're like, "All right, call us if you need anything." I'm like, well, "Don't leave. Like, I need something already. Like, what do I do if he does anything?"
I need his mom. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what those hospitals are thinking. Because
Yeah, like, I'm very unqualified for this, guys. Yeah.
did you take the pre-childbirthing classes and things like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like, they scare the hell out of you.
I know. Like, this is what you do if they start choking. This is what you do if they stop breathing. This is what I'm like. Yeah, like I'm gonna be able to do any of this stuff. Yeah. Uh-oh. Did we
You're left.
okay. You there, Joel?
I'm back. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I like what the Garage Gamer said. Let's all have vasectomies the same week. That way we're all just tore up at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, you leave those classes thinking, all right, there's no way that this kid's gonna live. His chances
Exactly,
of
yeah,
survival are
exactly.
very low. They're like all the things that can go wrong, and if you manage to slip through that, then
Yep.
there's this thing called purple cry, where you're just gonna cry for no reason at all. There's nothing wrong with them.
I'm sitting there going, is it too late to rethink our decision?
No, I was thinking like, we should go into the hospital, have these things, and then leave them there for a couple months. They take care of them, make sure that everything's good to
Just
go.
get to the point, right? Deliver him to my house whenever he's like 2 years old, and I'll come visit him every once in a while.
Yeah. When he can talk, and I can
Yeah.
put food down on the table, like
Right. Well,
I was showing them that they transformed. I transformed them from the trucks to the turtles. I don't know if it takes like 20 minutes to figure out how to transform them back.
oh, bro, you didn't even put the battery in your drill. Sorry, it says about you, and I'm. Oh, it's because the battery to your drill is done.
No.
Yeah, I don't see it. It was actually cool. There's a rechargeable battery pack. For this little
Oh,
drill.
yeah.
I don't find it.
Well, I mean, it's not in here. But the tools aren't that great of quality. I needed a set of pliers for something minor, and I was like, oh, I mean, come on, they're technically pliers. Any sort of force, it just snapped it right immediately. I'm like, all right, bad idea.
The power drill is really cool in theory, but they shouldn't make the bit come out of it because that's like the first thing that you lose.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee you there's not one in here.
And it basically renders the power drill useless.
Yep.
And they only give you like one bit anyways. So
Yeah, that was it. I mean, it is cool. It was a cool concept, but like you said,
it
shouldn't
was.
let the bit come out. But it does, does it have it? No, the truck doesn't really.
We got a bunch of like giant Hot Wheels that have the screws that fit those things too.
Oh, yeah.
So you can like take the tires off.
You actually could use it. That's cool.
Yeah.
It
So it
serves
was
the
pretty
purpose.
neat.
Yeah, well, if you're going to do that, quit doing that. Everybody's probably going, what's that clicker noise? What do you think, buddy? We've been going on for well over an hour.
This is longer than
A normal show.
Dad's go.
I know. I still need to get showered and everything from work. I was outside grilling with the charcoal grill, and I stink like charcoal.
Yeah.
Stink.
I gotta.
Love that charcoal smell.
We got to eat dinner still, and I just came in from being in the office. It's raining here today, and you were on, and so I figured I'd jump on and
Oh,
keep you guys
I'm glad you
company.
did.
I thought JoJo was going to be home sooner, but
Yeah, that's cool that you're able to get the kids on. Hey, you
maybe next week we can do a full show and get some interaction.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Saying if somebody tuned in right now, they would be so confused as to what was going on. This is the main show now. Maybe it is. Yeah, we'll call Arcades Anonymous. That could be the post show, right?
That's the post show. Yeah, the after.
The after party. Well,
And they probably would rather watch the kids and stuff than listen to us talk.
probably complain about arcade machines, right?
Uh-huh.
Complain about nobody's going to buy NBA Jam and no, the sales aren't good enough.
Yeah, that's funny. It's gone full circle. We got adults that are watching kids on YouTube, and then kids that are watching adults play with
Right.
toys on YouTube.
Exactly. Yeah, Carl. Well, I'm sure we appreciate all you guys showing up.
Yeah,
Todd got canceled. Sorry, Todd.
especially since we've this is only your second show, your second episode. So
Yeah. The first. Well, this is technically number 3.
number
The first
3.
one, I literally set up my phone and just hit live. I had no clue. Well, I had it set sideways first off.
Yeah.
So each time, it's beginning a little bit better. So they actually put an intro. I had an intro made up for this one. I've got a good intro for tonight too. Wait till you see it. I hope you.
That's what Todd didn't. He said he didn't want to wreck it, but he
Yeah, I
said,
hope you think it's.
we're gonna be really enjoying it. So I'm excited. I barely could sleep last night.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Well,
Ralphie, that's yeah. I can't imagine like. So JoJo,
Oh, wow.
like, it seemed like it's been really slow at first, of him growing up and stuff. But then all of a sudden, I woke up and it's like he's not a baby anymore. He's like this little
I know.
man that I talk to, and carry on adult conversations with. Now I'm
Exactly.
looking at Wes, and he's growing up super quick. So
I know.
I'm sure it must fly by. But that's awesome that he's out there, with the Marines and
Oh yeah, very
doing stuff. So
very honorable stuff in there. Yeah, I can't believe he's 4 already. We were just talking about that last night. How is he 4?
yeah.
Yep. Next thing you know, he'll be in high school. All right, buddy.
Pretty soon he won't be farting on you, and he'll be just wanting to go
Got me a
on
few
dates
times.
with girlfriends, and
Yeah. Well, I'll be. Hopefully, YouTube lives on because now we have proof. Like, look, I'll be showing your girlfriend.
yeah, there you go.
Right on me. And it just wafted right up into my face.
And laughs about it.
Yeah, I think it's like the funniest thing.
No shame either. Yeah, we'll be in the store. We'll be at the grocery store, and he'll like look at me and start giggling. Dad, I just tooted.
He announces
It was a good one.
Yep.
Mom's like,
I know. I'm like, well, hurry up. Let's get out of this aisle.
where
then.
did he get that from?
Mama.
I don't know, honey.
I think it was we were at my mom and dad's over the weekend, and my mom was like, JoJo just came up to me and farted on me. And he first told me, hey, I have a surprise for you. And she was like, oh, really? What? And then he farted on me. I was like, I don't know where he got that.
Oh, it must have been that Paw Patrol episode or something.
Yeah, that Bluey.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Buddy, you out of here? Or?
All right, wrap her up.
It's probably about that time then. I don't have a
Yep.
cool outro video because I don't know how to do that yet.
We'll get there.
Maybe next week.
Where's the bad guy?
Where's the bad guy kid? You weren't
Where's the bad
talking
guy
to
kid?
him.
Hey, bad guy kid, come over here and at least wave and say goodbye.
You weren't
Say
talking
goodbye.
to him. So he was getting bored.
Goodbye.
Oh, there he is.
I guess
He
that's
said goodbye. You
about all
told
we're gonna
that guy goodbye.
That's it.
Bye, JoJo. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe we'll do it again next week, huh?
You want to do it next week?
Yeah.
All right.
Want to? All right. All right,
Cool.
guys. Then we will call it there, so we have voices for later, and we
Yeah.
do for our last night. So
Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out.
yeah, really, definitely, guys. Thank you. It's always more fun when people show up,
Bye, guys. Bye, bye.
and they're more entertained than we do.
Daddy, now it's time for
Probably.
us to look like. I
Yeah.
tweeted.
You gotta eat dinner too.
First, we have to play video games.
All right, Joel. I'll see you in a couple hours, right? Everybody else too. Arcades Anonymous.
Bye-bye.
Get there early because there's a new
Circus.
intro.
Bye,
Think you might like it. All right, guys. Thank you.
bye.
Bye.
Peace.